Now to a local success story that is just a year and a half in the making. Can you think of something more important to our wounded warriors than rebuilding their body, their heart, and their mind? Well, the name of the program, Life Quest, says it all. For too many soldiers, this is where the euphoria of returning home from combat begins and ends. Due to injuries of a physical or psychological nature, this happy homecoming can quickly fade to black.
Really dark, really just deep, dark place. A lot of alcohol. I was in a place that I had never been before, and I didn't like, but I didn't know how to get out of it.
John Wall personifies what Life Quest and its mission is all about. 3 deployments, wounded in Iraq, who had lost all hope for the future.
I was at a point where I thought that I was going to be 28 years old, in a wheelchair. I'm about to have my first kid. Thought, man, I'm not going to be able to play with my daughter. And then I saw hope here.
This brand of hope is the brainchild of Grove Higgins. His vision began as an adventure racing business, but changed almost overnight to a nonprofit resource tied directly to the Mountain Post after Fort Carson's Warrior Transition Unit reached out.
Why did you need your legs?
The growth has been astonishing and mirrors the rising tide of returning warriors who struggle each day with physical or psychological problems.
We didn't want to just give a pat on the back. We wanted to make sure that we were making a real difference in the soldiers' lives.
At its core, this is about risk-taking, using rehabilitative exercise techniques, one-on-one counseling, goal setting to rebuild trust and self-confidence.
It's making choices to accept risk, accepting the challenge to do what it is that's ahead of you and trying to succeed, whether or not you achieve the end goal or not, and then through those two, achieving some change in your life.
Fort Carson has a vested interest in its success, but there's so much more. This program of choice, challenge, and change also helps soldiers face difficult life challenges once they've separated from the armed forces, and that is key. This is community-based, a private nonprofit, no government funding at all.
These are their brothers and sisters, these are their neighbors that will be coming into the community at one point or another, and most of them have wounds that they can't see.
Through donations and volunteers, the hope is to build Life Quest from the inside out, utilizing soldiers like John Wall to sustain the program.
I want to give back. I mean, I've been there. I know that dark road. I want to give back.
And numbers do tell the story of how successful this program has been so far. Now, in the fall of 2009, a call out for 60 soldiers, 87 showed up. The first month, 130 soldiers came calling. And this past January, the program hit the 500 soldier plateau. And with that group, or with that growth, I should say, Life Quest in the process now of expanding to a brand new 30-acre site near Fort Carson along Highway 115. Obviously, the facility they have, which is basically a big warehouse off of Powers in Omaha, needs to expand, and they're getting the acreage they need.
Right. And Robbie, as you mentioned in the story, totally funded by donations?
Absolutely. It's a 501c3 nonprofit, so donations, corporate sponsorships, everything's tax deductible. If you're interested in donating or wanting to lend professional volunteer help, which they also need, for a link to Life Quest, go to our website and just click on My Story. It's a terrific program, and obviously bears repeating, and the success is right there in guys like John Wall.
That's right. You know, and we hear time and time again the wounds that we can't see, and it's so true.
Yes.
Our men and women returning that need the help.
Absolutely. It's a great program to help out.